you have answered many questions to us as we come up to ask questions. My question is that we realize that there is divine order, and why is it that we don't go with the first impression, which usually is the rightness of spirit, and we second guess ourselves, and when we do, we find ourselves in trouble? And is it possible that we live many lifetimes in one lifetime, many different worlds of our own, and with higher progression? And is that the intent of the divine order?
Possibly you should divide your question up into two parts and ask each part separately so that we may comment on it.
Well, then my first question is, should we go with our first instinct that is sort of given like spirit to us instead of second guessing it?
The higher nature of man that manifests in his conscious mind through something that you call the conscience, that which knows right from wrong. If man would choose to listen to that little voice inside and move on that first, he would have far more pleasure in life than pain. But unfortunately, man has allowed himself to be turned into a devouring, possessing individual that has been taught that he never has enough, that he must possess more and more, that there is one more item that he cannot live without. Now the higher self, speaking through the little voice within, the conscience of man, will tell him when enough is enough. But unfortunately, because he is swayed by the glitter of materialism, he pays little heed to that first voice.
Then the second part of my question is, from infancy to requiem, is it possible for us to live many lifetimes?
Oh, this is a subject that creates much confusion in man. Man can live many, many lifetimes. It's his choice. He can live in many levels. It is his choice. But man's mind cannot comprehend that complexity. So it must be that he realizes that his full presence is being exercised in the present conscious awareness that he has. Not to worry what else goes on, but take care of that conscious factor that you are aware of, and all other things will be adjusted accordingly. If you as an individual are growing, then all that is going on around you and within you will grow equally.
Thank you, Counsel.
You're most welcome.